Welcome to Sage Balloon Tutorials. I happen to be Sage, and tonight from the comfort of my hotel room, I'm going to be teaching you the first sword design I ever came up with. This is called the Flame Sword, as it is indicative of a sword made of fire. And providing, of course, you create it using red 260, orange 260, and a yellow 160, and that's going to be this yellow swirly part here. So this is a fairly simple design, but there are quite a few details involved in making it work and look great, and making it sturdy enough to accommodate the sword play you're going to be seeing once you give the little dudes their swords. So it's got to be sturdy. You don't want to give them a weak sword, because then it'll just end up like this, and the kid will be done with it. So let's start with our sword handle, our red 260. We're going to blow this up to, I'd say, 6 fingers. Maybe we want it to be not too filled. Say about like that. Okay, tie it off. Now we're going to start with the handle. If you look on the handle, we're going to be doing this. This is a bubble, and then we make a loop just big enough for that bubble to fit in, okay? And then we're going to make 2 pinch twists here. About the same size. You want them about 1/2 inch. So here we go. Make the bubble. Make the loop. And it's a little soft. And you push. You got your loop, you got your bubble. You push this bubble in there. Okay? It's a little hard to do right the first time, but should be with that. Now you make your 2 pinch twists. This is going to be kind of hard. You don't want them too tight here, or they will pop. This is probably the most difficult part of the design, actually. You got your pinch twist, make your other one, a little air, and alright, you got it. So this is our handle. Start right there, bubble, loop, 2 pinch twists. Okay, to make this handle, you want it sturdy, so you're going to push up right here, squeeze this up, and you're going to get this really filled. And you squeeze it off. There's your tight handle. Okay, very filled. And now we're going to make this part here. So, sausage twist, medium pinch twist, and another sausage twist. There's your first handle. Pinch that off. Water, hold on. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing to make the other part of the handle. Sausage, pinch twist, and we finish off our handle right there. So there you go. And we got the bottom, got the sides. Okay, now we're going to add the orange part, which is the blade. So you take your orange, stretch it out a little bit, and blow it all the way up. Okay. A little air out. You don't want it to explode on you. Make a bubble about this size. What you're going to do, oops, shouldn't have any extra left. Okay, now you're going to tie this bubble directly into those handles. You see? Tie it in. Okay, now this is going to support the blade on either side. You're going to have 2 of these. There's your first one. Now, take the orange, make it like this is going to be your blade, and leave a little bit here where you're going to make your other bubble, and that's going to be the other secure part. But first, just leave it measured. Find about the center except for this part, and you twist your blade. Okay, now this is pretty good. It's a pretty good sword. Looks pretty nice. You know, nothing special, I guess. But the best part is putting that 160 on, because that's really gonna just elevate this sword. So take your 160. If you don't have a 160, buy one. Buy a bag. Buy a bag of different colors, because you're gonna need them for future tutorials as well. Stretch it out. You want to get this very tight around the orange blade here. It's going to come out differently depending on how you make it, but you start off by making a very small bubble. Whoops. Get down there. Make a small bubble, pinch it off, so a tiny pinch twist. and you put it right here. You put it between the pinch twists. Now make it real loose, because if you don't, it's going to try to pop on you. So you want one small pinch twist coming out the side, and then you want the other part of the balloon coming out the other side. So what you do to make the handle, go like this. You want it in this shape. Grab it with your hand and just kind of twist and pull. Don't pop it. Like that. And what do you know? Look at that. Now it's in shape. So you tie it around this pinch twist. Ooh, it's hot in here. Gosh. I should have turned the air on. And we're going to twist it around. Now you want to do it tightly. I mean, you can do it in the direction that it's spiraling or counter to that. Just depends on what you want. Just experiment. You wrap it around very tight. Too long, whatever. It's going to take adjusting once you actually finish the design. So, you do that. So now what you got is your handle, okay, your blade. You've used all 3 balloons, and now you have flame sword. And this sword you will make many of because the kids love it. It's got a little theme to it. It's a sword, but it's abstract, but I'm pretty happy with it, and I think the kids that you make them for are going to really like it. So, whew, it's hot in here. Thank you again for watching my tutorials, and there's many more on the way.